Hello, lovelies. This is 5-Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so thrilled that you listen. So, today I want to talk to you if you're manifesting a specific person and you're in contact with them pretty regularly, and that sometimes you have fights or disagreements or just emotional conversations that leave you reeling and spiraling down. This is what I want to talk to you about today. Now, in the No Contact podcast, I think I said this, but sometimes when you're in it's easier in no contact. Sometimes it's easier to do the internal work when you're in no contact. Now, I know a lot of people, if they're in contact, are scared to let contact go. You don't have to be scared. You can let it go. You don't have to be scared at all. But what you do have to do is try to make your insides match your outsides, at least partially. Right? That doesn't mean that you want to tell your specific person, hey, we're married now. Because clearly, if they haven't gone through the bridge of incidents, as Neville Goddard calls it, or they haven't gotten to the point where you're married in 3D reality, that might freak them out. So don't say that to them right now, right? Right. That's in your internal world when you're living in the end. So if you are having conversations and they sometimes get emotional and you sometimes say things that you regret saying or that you didn't mean to say or that you did mean to say, but you know that it didn't leave you and your specific person in a good place, I want to teach you a little trick that I learned from a relationship coach that I think is very, very helpful. Anytime you're having an emotional conversation with anyone, it doesn't even have to be a specific person. This can just be for your relationships. So, and this was specifically told to me if someone is breaking up with you. So if someone breaks up with you, or if you're just having another type of conversation and it reaches a point that feels like a breakup or an ending point, people usually sometimes want to really go in and argue against that, right? It's part of trying to save your emotions. You want to go in and be like, no, I want to talk about this some more, and try to talk the person out of what they're telling you. This happens with breakups all the time. It happens with other things. But really, it's best if you just go ahead and radically accept whatever they've said, even if it is a breakup. You just say, okay, so this is it. You're in the conversation. The person says something. It's getting emotional. It's not going the way you want it to go. You say, okay, thank you for letting me know. And then you leave. You leave, or if they're in your place, you ask them to leave. Or if you live together, you go find another room or place to be. Maybe you go to your car, or you go on a walk, or you go to the bathroom. Find a place to be that's not directly with that person. You say, okay, calmly, thank you for letting me know. If that works, you can even just say, okay, thank you. And end the conversation there. And then immediately when you get to be to a place where you're by yourself, you go into your internal world. You do affirmations. You do a visualization. You just do some deep breathing to calm yourself down. You do something to shift the way you feel. Because when you have something really traumatic happen like that, you're probably going to feel pretty bad immediately. So shift the way you feel. Maybe even revise the conversation that you just had. If you can just keep a hold of your emotions while you're having the conversation and reach an endpoint and say, okay, thank you, or okay, thank you for letting me know, and get alone by yourself, and then calm yourself down, make yourself feel better in your internal world, and then go to the end that you want and think those thoughts as best you can. And the sooner you can get there, the sooner you're going to shift your 3D reality. Now, that doesn't mean that immediately your specific person is going to be like, oh, hold up, never mind. They might do that, though. But the sooner you can get right back to that place, the better. Right? The sooner, the better. And it's just better for your feelings, because really, ultimately, what you want out of this is to feel amazing. To feel amazing and have an amazing time on this planet. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for listening again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. May you manifest exactly what you want.